if a coin hits an ad at like 50% and it stuns it, does that stop it from getting a shield at 25? Or do you have to wait for the shield to activate and then hit? So long as it's been hit at all, it will never gain a shield. Okay, that's good to know then.
That'd be some straight up AIDS if that was the case.
Yeah, that just means that whoever is throwing coins just needs to make sure that each ad has to get hit by one coin so that it can be killed. And so long as that's happening quickly, then we're good. And then really the hardest check on that fight really is just dodging fire, because there's a shit ton more fire on the fight, and also just add damage in general. There's a reason why all the guilds wanted like 3 Shatter Priests and you know, half Warlocks or Destined Warlocks and Evokers, because they were able to hit multiple targets very efficiently, and you just need the split damage to kill everything fast enough so that you can kill them and then dunk them within that 30-second window. So.
That is why the Arcane Dream is dead. I think it's the barrage range is the problem.
There's a salty. Once let's get a stone down. And then once Salty logs in, all right, let's get him summoned quick. I'll start dropping food.
Summon him before you guys use all the charges there.
All right, Salty, once you get in here, make sure you're grabbing stuff before it all disappears.
Oh, don't reset.
Yeah, I was gonna say wait.
Yeah, don't reset the boss.
Oh, does this stuff disappear?
Yes.
Yeah.
It bugs the cauldrons at least if you reset the boss.
Good to know.
Ask me how I know. No idea.
All right. Get your stuff. And then once everybody's ready, we're gonna go ahead and do pulls. We've waited long enough. Just be ready for your assignments if you're new to the fight a little bit. Yeah.
Do we still need to reset?
Yeah, I wanted the gate to disappear, but...
Yeah, reset it if you can.
Badge yet.
Once the boss is back, we'll do a pull timer and let's get cracking.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got
Wire
research
transfer.
to develop. What'll happen
Polarization
if I do
generator.
this?
Cozy polarization.
Taking out your bones. I got a
blaster.
hypothesis to test out.
Rage bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and
How's
purple.
my success?
Okay, ready for beams?
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call this
PAD.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire
If this is
transfer.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's
With
try
blaster.
something special.
Rage bait. 2.
Whoops, bad batch.
Next. So, unstable shrapnel.
Move forward after.
Ooh,
Activate invention.
check out
Sonic
the big
PAD.
bang. Here's to a smash.
Ranged mines.
Polarity shift first.
It's gonna win.
Get your new side.
Cozy
I
polarization.
got a high
Snuggles and Moose, go
hypothesis
far.
to test out.
Rage bait.
Range, get out.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic PAD. Activate invention.
Personals.
Try a little experiment. How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
blood get before it sizzles?
Sonic
Shaking out your
PAD.
bones. Break it
Knock
up
red
with
gate.
Polarity
the
shift.
success. What'll happen if I do this?
Polarity shift. Get your new sides.
Cozy
Hold it right
polarization.
there.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Rewired? It'll up the kill
Orange
rate
and green.
20%.
Right, polarity is swapping here.
Polarization generator.
Gonna win.
Right, blue is on the inside track, red on the outside.
Polarization.
Burrito and Tinley go far.
The green noise. Let's
With
try
blasters.
something special.
This is a red anyway, so
Bait,
it's a minute.
bait the drills, bait the drills.
Whoops, bad batch. Breaking limbs for science.
Right, get in for beams. Salty, salty, yeah.
Activate
Oh,
invention.
check out the big bang.
That beams.
Sonic
Shaking out your
PAD.
bones.
Blue and skull.
Veggie and Cyril
Ranged
stay behind.
mines.
How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles? I got a
blasters.
hypothesis.
Bait
to
drills.
test out.
Get to the wall.
Rage bait now.
Didn't see that coming.
Activate invention.
Let's try
Sonic
a little
PAD.
experiment.
Get in for beams.
Moon and red.
Here's to
And
a
Rapidus will
smash.
polarity shift, and then blue is going to the wall.
What'll happen if I do
Right,
this?
polarity swap.
Red. Negative polarization
Let's
with
try
blasters.
something special.
Get to the wall. Shake, Shaky, and Ozzy go first.
Rage bait. This is a tight
So,
L.
unstable
Be on the
Breaking
platform
limbs
now.
for science.
Bait drills.
Whoops, bad batch.
Personals.
I
Wait,
call this
Hard
bomb.
the green
Yep.
noise.
Activate invention.
that's my bad.
Breaking limbs
Polarized
for
potential
science.
blast.
I thought I was Moon, so I was like right next to. Yeah, I didn't realize it was the.
Knock blue
Best
gate.
batch yet.
That was a pretty good pull. We had a bunch of people dead, but we did make it much further, basically to where we normally get to, anyways. So.
This is one of the first times it's happened to me, but like if you get blue during this swap, going over to here, you can just run all the way over there before you even get polarized. So that way the tank can move it easier. You don't have to wait to get blue to move over. I think it just makes it smoother.
Also, putting those set of drills over here does help get them out of the way so that this entire middle space is open for blue to just go straight down here as fast as possible and get out of the way.
If you look at the graphic, it actually does start there.
Well, that was always a problem. We were here, drills would be right here in the path, and we would have to go around them. So if ranged that are in the blue pile are up here, then they can drop drills.
That was in the graphic, yeah.
Yep. Well, again, like I said, people are just not going to their proper spot for drills. It's happening a lot.
5,
It's just more noticeable in those
4,
spots.
3, 2, 1.
Wire transfer.
What'll happen
Polarization
if I do
generator.
this?
Mega polarization. Sonic
Taking out your
PAB.
bones.
Quick blasters.
Range bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Beams.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment.
It's blue, so
I
Sonic
call this
PAB.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire transfer.
Wires, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
range bait drills.
Whoops, bad batch.
Popo,
Move forward
on.
after.
I'm going.
Check out the
Sonic
big
PAB.
bang.
Boost pop quick. Boost pop quick.
Breaking in for science. Housing to my success.
Ranged mines.
How is this gonna work? Best test badge yet.
Yeah, even if your bomb is going to be in a beam and you're going to die, it's better you go out there, get the bomb, and then die. That way we can continue on than missing it. Yeah, and Moose, you were the number 3rd person on that list. Everybody needs to make sure they're paying attention to the list. It goes out before bombs drop, so just make sure that if you're on the list, you know which one you're popping. Can't be late on those, otherwise we wipe.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wire transfer.
Develop. What'll happen
Polarization
if I do
generator.
this?
Cozy polarization. Sonic
Taking out your
PAB.
bones.
Quick blasters.
Range bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call this
PAB.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire transfer.
Wires, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to
Wait.
test out.
2.
Whoops, bad batch.
Next. Soak. Unstable shrapnel. Activate invention.
Check out the
Sonic
big
PAB.
bang. Housing to my success.
Ranged mines.
Clarity swap.
Generator.
Gonna work.
Mega
Moose and
polarization.
Snuggles, you're going far for bombs?
Something special.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic BA boom. Activate invention.
Personals.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Watch out, red.
How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles?
Watch out, blue.
It's over. It's over. Just wipe it.
Sonic
Shaking out
BA
your
We had,
bones.
We had a bad
Knock red gate.
drill.
What'll happen if I do this? Best test badge yet.
Just came in too early. You know, dropped it there, and then right in the group.
Is there a reason for someone to start out there?
They're doing bombs, potentially.
The last bomb was a melee.
No, I'm the one that fucked that up. I was out there for the drill bait. I just came in too soon.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got
Wire
research
transfer.
to develop. What'll
Red.
happen if I do
Generator.
this?
Mega polarization. Sonic
Shaking out
BA
your
boom.
bones.
Quick blasters.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
My success.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call
BA
this
boom.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
If
Wire
it's
transfer.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to
Range
test
paint.
out. Whoops, bad badge.
Activate invention.
Check out the
Sonic BA
big
boom.
bang. Here's to a smash.
Ranged mines.
How is
Larry
this
swap.
gonna work?
Red.
Moose and
Mega
Stuggles, you're going far.
polarization. Quick
Try
blasters.
something special.
3,
Let's get ready to bait. Range paint now.
Didn't
Two.
see that coming.
Sonic BA boom. Next. Activate invention.
Personals.
A little experiment.
Unstable shrapnel.
How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles?
Sonic
Shaking out
BA
your
boom.
bones.
Knock red gate.
Into my success.
Clarity.
What'll happen if I do
Generator.
this?
Cozy
Hold it
polarization.
right there.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Rewired, it'll up the
Orange
kill rate
and green.
20%.
Clarity.
Polarization generator.
Gonna work.
Lose on the
Mega
inside track.
polarization.
I
Sonic
call
BA
this
boom.
the
Blue
Bruno and
Bomb.
Zero go far.
I got a
blasters.
hypothesis
Reach
to
at the top.
test out. Whoops! Bad bags. Here's to a stash!
Activate
Check
inventions.
out the big bag!
Sonic
Shaking out your
PAD.
bones!
Arth and Tinwy stay behind.
Blue and Skull, ranged mines.
Wire
Let's
transfer.
get before it sizzles. Let's
With
try
blasters.
something special.
Range fate. Right now.
Didn't see that coming.
Activate invention.
Let's try a
Sonic
little
PAD.
experiment.
Moon and red.
How's into my success?
Clarity swap, and then blue goes across, and then red follows after.
Polarization
If I do
generator.
this,
Clarity swap, blue go across.
Cozy polarization.
Aussie and
I
Geo are
got
first.
hypothesis to test out.
Range, get ready to bait. This is the tight L. Range bait now. Bait now.
Bad bag.
Beyond the thing.
Personals.
Sonic PAD. Activate invention.
Check out the
Get in,
big
get in,
bag.
beams.
Breaking limbs for science.
Knock blue gate.
Ryan,
Do we have a
you
way
love
of
the
like
kill
having
rate
this?
20%.
Do we have a speed race?
Breaking limbs for science.
Should have a stampede out
I
Sonic
call
PAD.
this
Do we
the
want to speed
green
boost for
noise.
that?
Yeah, that's,
It makes it a little suspicious.
I mean, it's very fast.
I'm pretty sure everybody that died there literally just died to
Best
just
test badge yet.
shifting into a beam and not anything else other than just their own ability to stop them from being moved into a beam. There was nothing going on there. There was no explosion. We didn't fail any mechanic. It was just the wind pushed you into the death beam. So assuming everything else was perfectly correct and everyone was alive, half the raid just killed themselves through no fault other than their own. So if we get to that point, people have to be able to stay in that pixel perfect spot of safety and not just die at all, right? Because there's no way that anybody else can hold your hand through that. Like, you have to be able to just stay alive. And you can't Hellstone through it. You tippy toe touch the beam, you're dead. Yeah, and I definitely think that people should be using an offensive there, so that way, because you're not going to get a lot of healing from healers, most likely. Because they're not going to be able to heal other than instants. Alright, let's go again. I was a little further. I think we did well otherwise. Just, you know, we gotta do better at dodging that beam, being in that safe spot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wire
Research to
transfer.
develop. What'll happen
Polarization
if I do
generator.
this?
Mega polarization. Sonic
Shaking out your
PAD.
bones.
With blasters.
Range fate.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
My success.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call this
PAD.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
If
Wire
this is
transfer.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to
Range
test
fate.
out. Whoops! Bad bag.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
PAD.
bag. Here's to a stash.
Ranged
Already
mines.
swap soon.
How is this gonna work?
Red. Mega polarization.
Snuggles and Moose go
with
far for
blasters.
bombs.
Something special.
Green.
Range fate.
2.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic
Shaking out your
PAD.
bones.
Activate invention.
Personals.
Unstable shrapnel.
How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
blood get before it sizzles? I
Sonic
call this
PAD.
the green noise.
Knock red
Into
gate.
my
Polarity
success.
swap soon.
What'll happen if I do this?
Mega
Hold
polarization.
it right there!
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Orange and green.
20%? How is this
Polarity
gonna
swap.
work?
Blue's on the inside track. Burrito and Zero go far.
Sonic
Taking out your
creation.
bones!
Drop top.
Good blasters.
Keep blue salty.
Whoop!
Zero,
That's
Zero.
it.
Watching red.
Wild next.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a new benchmark.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call
creation.
this the green noise. Break
It's
it,
blue and
useless
skull.
sign.
Ranged mines.
How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
Fletch get before
Red got somebody didn't swap polarity.
I got a
blasters.
hypothesis.
No, there's a
to
tail
test
right on
out.
top of the group.
Break it. Best test badge yet.
They left late.
I don't have a soulstone.
I'll use my. Oh, we have Wyo.
I got hit by a red person. Or way over here. Coming out of intermission and it killed me.
So basically, you and somebody else just grazed, right?
I don't know, this is the blue side, right?
Blue side's on the inside. Yep. It was after second intermission or first intermission, right?
It was right as the intermission ended before polarity.
That happened. Takes repositioning a little.
I don't think it was me. I was there for positioning, but I did not get knocked at all.
They should move up right after polarity, though.
You must have collided with someone during intermission, Salty. I don't
How?
see you touch. That's a very good question. I'm looking at the replay.
I'm on the middle belt and I took one step in and I got hit.
Did you get hit by a bomb on the belt that knocked you up?
No.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yes, you hit Jack.
Yeah, I didn't get bounced at all then.
I don't know. You Jack was like a freaking
I was
rock.
there.
He didn't
Yeah.
move at all, and Salty got booped off.
Yeah,
of
I
him.
was there to
Freedom?
position the ball. No, I was there to position the boss, but I don't know why I didn't get knocked at all then. There was no immune on me at that time, so
Yeah, that's where it was. I didn't even really see it until I looked.
like when the intermission end, you guys okay, I don't want to pull a boss out. You got to give me a little bit, at least move the boss like one step up because the boss is right on the belt. I need to move the boss at least one step. So
I mean,
the way
it
how
should
at
be
least
the same
like,
thing as P3. Like blue gets off over here, red gets off here. The tank can move wherever they want to reposition the boss that way.
Ah.
I just need just
Four,
move in like 1
3,
yard.
2, 1.
Wire
Research to
transfer.
develop. What'll happen
Polarization
if I do
generator.
this?
Cozy polarization. Sonic
Taking out your
creation.
bones.
Good blasters.
Range fade.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
My success.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call
creation.
this the green noise.
Moon and
Blue
red.
side, watch out for drilling your back.
If
Wire
this is
transfer.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis
So,
to test
wait.
out.
Fade.
Unstable shrapnel.
Whoops, that bad.
Move forward after.
Activate invention.
Check out the
Sonic
big
creation.
bang. Here's to a smash.
Ranged mines.
Polarity swap.
It's gonna work.
Moose and Snuggles, you're going far.
Try something special.
Range get ready to bait. Can't right now.
Didn't see that coming.
Moose.
Moose, 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 bomb, moose, bomb.
Activate invention.
Personals.
I'm green.
Ooh, that's a new
Astral
benchmark.
Blast.
Best test badge yet.
Yeah, I think I think
Green's
you were
first.
Green's first.
Was I first? Let me check. Sorry,
Moose
that
was
one
first.
sec?
Snuggles was second.
Yeah, Moose
Sure,
was,
third.
Moose was first. Green was first.
Literally standing on green, and I was standing on. Didn't.
Well, the bomb doesn't always drop exactly on green. It's like.
Well, right.
But yeah, you were assigned to that bomb, so you needed to find it and pop it. Yeah, you're in chat, Moose. You were saying Moose first, green.
I even saw the now, and I'm like, Christ, I don't see it. Big red button. Be horrible.
All right, we go again.
It's not ready yet.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wire
To
transfer.
develop. What'll happen
Polarization
if I do
generator.
this?
Cozy polarization. Sonic
Taking out your
PAV.
bones. I
The
got a
blaster.
hypothesis to test out.
Range bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call this
PAV.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
If
Wire
this is
transfer.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's
The
try
blaster.
something special.
2.
Range bait.
Whoops, bad batch.
Next. Soak. Unstable shrapnel. Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
PAV.
bang. Toast into my success.
Ranged mines.
Polarization
Larry
generator.
swap.
Gonna win.
Zero and Moose.
I
Zero, you're
got a
first.
hypothesis to test out.
Range bait. Range bait down. Get on the.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic
Shaking out your
PAV.
bones.
Activate invention.
Personals.
Wire transfer.
Let's get the
Watch it, blue group. Yeah, you're shifting a little bit.
This red. No, you got it.
I
Sonic
call this
PAV.
the green noise.
Not red gate.
Bash.
Polarity.
What'll happen if I do this? Hold it right
Polarization.
there.
Void explosion.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
There.
Void
Good luck,
explosion.
man.
Void explosion. Void explosion.
If
Wire
this is
transfer.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate.
Orange and
20%.
green.
Polarity swap.
This gonna
All
work.
right, blue on the inside track.
Mega polarization.
Hearth and Snuggles, we're going far.
Bones.
Cage up top.
With blasters.
Whoops, bad batch. Toast into my success.
The blue has bills everywhere.
Yeah, sorry, I was coming back. Didn't quite make it over there in time
Let's
before
Try a
the
little
girls went out.
experiment. I
Sonic
call this
PAV.
the green noise.
That trap you. Banshee and
Blue and
Benji stay
skull.
behind.
Ranged mines.
How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles? Let's
Foot
Try
blasters.
something special.
Range bait. Range bait now.
Didn't see that coming.
Yes, he's good.
Blue.
Activate invention. Sonic PA boom.
Moon and red.
Here's to a smash.
Drill's directly behind the group.
Polarization.
Polarization swap. Blue, go across. Don't hit that drill.
Cozy
I
polarization
got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
2.
Range bait drills is a tight L.
So.
Beyond the conveyor belt now.
Personals.
Sonic PA boom.
I'll tell watch her a little bit.
Activate invention.
Try a
Get in.
little experiment.
Personals.
Break it in, but
Right.
Catastro
Oh.
blast.
You were slow on a
We will
bomb.
die. Terra got a bomb.
Wire
Knock
transfer.
blue gate.
It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Well, the drills looked
That's a
good.
new
I can see that
benchmark.
both drill sets were nice L's that ended close to the spot. So our safe spot was good. The drills were good. We just need to be a little better on those bombs. Can I get a some mage food, please?
Yes, chef.
Benji, if you're having sound cue things, if you use the, was it Kaz Likora that counts down, I'd remove the countdown of it. It removes a lot of the overwriting.
Sometimes it's like I'll get something that I will hear the blaring sound. I'm like, oh, okay, I can get that a little bit more. That'd be great. I will do that.
Yeah, it's
Use
very
the
important.
Kaz MRT timers one.
So it's very important that people that are getting the bombs, especially ranged, that you guys are getting to your bombs early and
5,
popping them as soon as
4,
you can.
3, 2, 1.
Wire transfer.
What'll happen
Polarization
if I do
generator.
this?
Mega polarization. Sonic
Taking out
PA
your
boom.
bones.
Foot blasters.
Range bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and
Into
purple.
my success.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call
PA
this
boom.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire transfer.
Wired? It'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
Range bait.
Whoops, bad batch.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
PA
bag. Here's to a smash.
Ranged
Clarity
mines.
swap.
How is this gonna work?
boom. Red.
Moose.
Mega
Snuggles and Moose.
polarization.
Snuggles, you're first.
Special.
3,
Range get ready to bait.
Moose, go.
2.
Range bait now.
Didn't see that coming.
On the belt.
Next. Sonic
Shaking out
PA
your
boom. So,
bones.
unstable activate invention.
Personals.
Wire
Let this
transfer.
flesh get before it
This is blue, so.
I
Sonic
call
PA
this
boom.
the green noise.
Knock red
Into
gate.
my success.
Alright, clarity swap.
What'll happen if I do this?
Cozy
Hold it right
polarization.
there.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Rewired? It'll up the kill
Orange
rate
and green.
20%?
Already swap.
How is this gonna work?
Blue on the inside track, red on the outside track.
Cozy polarization.
Wild and Zero, you're far.
Range up top.
Quick blasters.
Bait drills.
Breaking limbs for science. Whoops! Bad batch.
No, bad drill on blue side. Watch out, coming in.
That's a new benchmark.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beams.
I
Sonic
call this
PAB.
the green noise.
Parth and Geo, we're staying
Blue
behind.
and Skull.
Everybody else is going.
Ranged mines.
How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles? I
Quick
got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
Range bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Range bait now.
Activate invention.
Check out the
Sonic
big
PAB.
bang.
Moon and red.
Here's to a smash. What'll happen
There-
if I do this?
Polarity swap.
Moon. Cozy polarization.
Let's try
Blasters.
something
Go across,
So-
go across, go across.
Unstable shrapnel.
House
Range
go.
bait trails. Bait trails now.
Boost your
high
necks on
cell.
bomb.
Bad batch.
High
Bruce
cell.
goes.
Sonic
Taking out
PAB.
your
Moose, moose, moose,
bones.
moose.
Moose, go, go, go.
It's over.
That's
It's too
a
late.
new benchmark.
Gotta be paying attention that you have a bomb assignment
Best test batch
there. Because
yet.
if you're even 3 seconds late, that's too much time. We wipe because the beams will kill the bomb and we blow up. So the assignments are going out ahead of time. If you're on the list, you need to find out which marker you're at, and you have to be able to get there. There's just no two ways about it. So always make sure that you're looking. If your name's on the list, make sure you know where you're going ahead of time. And if you're worried about drills in that scenario, don't worry about drills. Just stand out. You know, get that one and come back in.
Melee getting knocked on the pile right there. I see some fall off.
I wasn't aware that I could get the farce of drills for the second
5,
or the first
4,
of drills in
3,
after information.
2, 1.
Wire transfer.
To develop. What'll happen
Polarization
if I do
generator.
this?
You got a fair number of people
Cozy
dead.
polarization.
Possible
Taking out
that
your
deaths caused it to
bones.
shift to.
I got a hypothesis
interesting
to
feature.
test out.
Range bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call this
PAB.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire transfer.
Rewired? It'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's
Quick
try
blasters.
something special.
Range bait.
Whoops! Bad batch.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
PAB.
bang. Toast into my success.
Ranged mines.
Polarization
Fairy
generator.
swaps.
Red.
Burrito and Moose. Oh, Moose is dead. Oh, Snuggles, Burrito and Snuggles. Burrito and Snuggles go far.
3.
Range bait.
Polarized catastrophe
Oh,
blast.
somebody walked on top of.
It's Terra Webster off me.
Okay.
I was about to save the day there too.
No, I think Moose died before the assignment. They dropped, so it readjusted. So we had fresh people for those bombs.
I got ping ponged all over the place.
Here's a repair. A couple people's gears almost broken.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wire transfer.
Develop.
Polarization
if I do
generator.
this?
Cozy polarization. Sonic
Taking out your
PAD.
bones.
Quick blasters.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call this
PAD.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire transfer.
Rewired? It'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
Range paint.
Whoops, bad batch.
Move forward.
Oh,
invention.
check out the
Sonic
big
PAD.
bang.
Close to your skull.
Ooh, that's a
Astral
new
blast.
benchmark. Housed into my success.
Ranged mines.
How is this gonna work? Best test badge yet.
I know most you weren't here at the beginning. There's an option to put on the map. The bomb. I don't know if you have that enabled. Mine, rather.
Yeah, I do.
Was that Dusty that joined?
Yeah, logging into the game. I apologize.
15 minutes, more like an hour.
I mean, when you when you work in the city, man, there was a bad truck accident, and I just sat in my car. Sorry.
That sucks, man.
It is what it is.
You
Get out
just
the
gotta keep on
car.
trucking.
You
Out of
said
the
you're
car and start
you're
eating
logging in
tacos.
though. You're logging
Yeah,
in.
I'm logging in right now. I had some mini update for some reason. I don't know why.
Moose, go ahead and zone out for me. Then we'll get Dusty in. Get him summoned. Rebuffs for Dusty, and then let's go ahead and get this showing.
Could I get out lockstones real quick?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wire transfer.
To develop.
Polarization
if I do
generator.
this?
Cozy polarization. Sonic
Taking out your
PAV.
bones.
The blasters.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
My success.
Activate
So
invention.
let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Moon and red.
If
Wire
this is
transfer.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
Range paint.
Whoops, bad batch.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
PAV.
bang. Here's to a stash.
Ranged
Polarity
mines.
swap.
Polarization generator.
Gonna work.
Snuggles and Zero. Going far. Snuggles is first.
Special.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic
Taking out your
PAV.
bones.
Activate
To your
invention.
last.
Personals.
Wire
How
This is
transfer.
red.
get before it sizzles? I
Sonic
call this
PAV.
the green noise.
Not red
Consider
game.
my success.
Polarity swap.
What will happen if I do
generator.
this?
Cozy
Hold it
polarization.
right there.
Void explosion. Void
I mean, you get booped there because you're literally on the wrong side of the ball.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Rewired? It'll up the
Orange
kill
and
rate
green.
20%. How is this gonna work?
Swap polarity.
Ooh, that's
Blue
a
on the
good
inside.
benchmark.
Sonic
Taking out
Midway
your
and
bones.
Paint at
Burrito.
the top.
The blasters.
Burrito said, I'm red. You need back
Yep,
red.
yep. I got skull.
Whoops, bad batch. Breaking limbs
Polarized
for
astral
science.
blast.
And we popped the third one too soon.
Best test badge yet.
Looks
Looks like no, someone hit triangle, I think.
Somebody walked into it. Shaky, looks like you made a. Is that you?
Zug zug.
Yeah, gotta watch those bombs on the ground, guys, when you're coming back. What exactly killed Geo? Was it literally just a rocket hit him at the end of that beam phase? And just
Yeah, it was during
womboed
the
you
second
for
and the rocket
50%?
just got me. Yeah, I had a defensive. I sometimes they're to the left of me hit me. Sometimes they go right through me and don't. So it's a gamble.
Yeah, even with assigned blockers, some are going to get through. Gotta dodge a little bit.
Yeah, it's my fault.
How did it still hit him for 5 mils though? I've been hit by that.
They hit pretty hard.
I've
Does
been
it hit if you're
all
lower
by
It hit,
HP? 'Cause
it
I
hit
was
like 7 mil, I think.
I
Without
don't.
any indication.
Yeah, if you just get hit naked with no CDs up, it's gonna smack you for more than half your health, and fly you up in the air. So
Jesus, yeah, that fucked you hard.
I'm also going to assume that if I did soak someone's ice block in P3, it would still wipe us with the orbs, right? So it's
Yes.
not something we
If
want to
it's the
rely
black,
on.
if it's the black orbs in P3, yes, nobody can touch them.
Yeah.
We could maybe healers might be able to absorb the F up of one orb touching, not two. And even then, unless we go in extremely healthy, one orb will probably still wipe us because 5 people will die
5,
instantly.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's those I think I lost it.
Polarization
if I do
generator.
this?
Negative polarization.
Sonic
Sonic
out your
reagent.
bones!
Code blasters.
Range me?
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I call
Sonic
this
reagent.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire transfer.
Wyatt, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
Range me?
Whoops, bad batch.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
behavior.
bang. Toasting to my success.
Ranged mines.
How is
Polarity swap.
this gonna work?
Red. Negative
Snuggles first,
polarization.
Burrito second, going far.
Something special.
3,
Range me?
2.
Didn't see that coming.
Next. So, Sonic stable shrapnel. Activate invention.
Personals.
Try a little experiment. How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
blood get before it sizzles?
Sonic
Taking out your
behavior.
bones.
Knock red gate.
Polarity swap.
What'll happen if I do
generator.
this?
Cozy
Hold it right
polarization.
there.
Void explosion.
Nice, this is red.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion.
If
Wire
this is
transfer.
rewired, it'll up the
Orange
kill rate
and green.
20%.
Watch for polarity swap.
This gonna work.
Blue is on the inside track.
Cozy
Me
polarization.
and Zero are going far.
The green noise.
I'm going first.
I
Team
got
jump
a
it up.
hypothesis to test out. Whoops, bad batch.
Activate invention.
Check out the big bang.
Sonic
Taking out your
behavior.
bones.
That's my turn.
Blue and
Benji,
skull.
you're staying behind.
Ranged mines.
How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
blood get before it sizzles? Let's
With
try
blasters.
something special.
Ranged.
Didn't see that
Bingo.
coming.
Activate invention.
Let's try a
Sonic
little
behavior.
experiment.
Moon and red.
Toasting to my success.
Polarization.
Polarity swap.
Negative
Alright, blue go
polarization.
across.
Blasters.
Hypothesis to
Oh,
test out.
oh, sorry, I hit the tank.
You can't miss turret.
It's over. Yeah, just wiped it.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Moved over too quick and I
Sonic
hit the
behavior.
knocked down.
Activate invention.
Check out the big bang.
Polarized catastrophe blast.
Best test batch yet.
Say cotton 4K.
Anyways, are you, what group were you in for that intermission knock? Red? Or blue?
I was in red, yeah.
Are you missing the gateway? Is that what's happening?
I missed the gate, and on break I'll grab that weak aura.
Well, get it now.
Where's the?
It's look in the Weakora channel. Undermine Weakora's. It's the bottom one. It's good.
Okay, I see it. I got it.
You still have to have your gateway shard bound to something, but you instead of being knocked into it and then clicking it, just stand next to it, and then like I said, once that bar gets slightly past that white bar, as soon as it crosses it, hit it, and you'll be golden.
Can you drop a feast?
Yes, I will drop the beast. Beast is down. Yeah, if you can't get knocked into the gateway, then that Weakora is very helpful to just stand next to it, click it. It's pretty foolproof, as long as you click it when you're supposed to.
Like their burrito is where I aim.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wire transfer. Polarization generator. Cozy polarization. Sonic reagent. Quick blaster.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
I froze.
Cast is on a bomb.
Polarized
Okay.
astral
Yeah,
blast.
she froze.
Yeah, I tried to grab it, but I think it just killed her.
Yeah, I just saw her as I went out. She's like spinning in a circle.
Best test badge yet.
Oh, I fell through. Or sorry about that. I tried to say it, but everything was frozen. So
We heard, I think.
okay, I wasn't sure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wire transfer. Polarization generator. Negative polarization. Sonic reagent.
I got a hypothesis to test out.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Moon and red.
If
Wire
this is
transfer.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's
Quick
try
blaster.
something special.
Green. Range paint.
Whoops, that
Two.
bad.
Next.
Soak. Unstable shrapnel. Activate invention.
Check out the
Sonic
big
reagent.
bang. Toast into my success.
Ranged mines.
Clarity.
Polarization generator.
Gonna win.
Burrito and Snuffles.
I got a
Gold bar. Burrito, you're
Oh,
first.
shit. Range paint.
Snuffles. Snuffles.
Didn't see that coming.
Sorry, I ran into someone on my way there.
Sonic
Taking out your
PA boom.
bones.
Activate invention.
Personals.
Watch the big drills.
Red, give me time to move.
Ooh, that's an I
Sonic
call
PA
this
boom.
the green noise.
Knock
Here's
red
to a
gate.
smash.
Polarity swap.
What'll happen if I do this?
Negative
Hold it
polarization.
right there.
Void explosion.
Anywhere is it?
Void explosion.
It's red.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Wire? It'll up the
Orange
core
and
rate
green.
20%.
Ready? Ready to swap.
Polarization generator.
Gonna worry.
Blue on the inside, red on the outside.
Cozy
Zero on Parth.
polarization. Sonic
Taking out
PA
your
boom.
Bar.
bones.
Range up top.
Quick blasters.
Whoop. Bad batch. Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call
PA
this
boom.
the green noise.
Blue
Shake,
and
shake,
skull.
you're staying behind.
Ranged mines.
Wire
Let's
transfer.
get report sizzle. Let's
Quick
try
blasters.
something
Watch out the
special.
bomb.
Range bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the
Ready?
big
PA
bang.
Moon and red.
Houston to my success.
Polarity swap, and then blue's going over. Watch the tank.
What'll happen if I do this?
Blue. Cozy polarization.
I'll see
Light.
Geo first. Watch the tank.
2.
Breaking limbs for science.
Range bait. Range bait now on the
So-
on the bare bone.
Unstable shrapnel.
Personals.
Sonic PA boom. Activate
Beams.
invention.
Let's try a little
Personals.
experiment.
Movement.
Knock blue gate.
Alright, Smoke's up
It'll
here.
up the kill rate 20%.
Shifting over. Red is going to be up top. Blue's on the bottom.
Sonic
We're doing
PA
polarity
boom.
shift first.
Here's to a smash. Ooh, that's a new
Tell you what, bomb.
Polarization generator.
gonna worry.
Blue on the bottom, red on top. Blue on bottom, red on top.
Hold it
Red on
right
top.
there.
Copy should be in the corner.
There's a battle vest. I'm red.
Void
I'll take it
explosion.
after.
Void
Remember, when we get to this next section, it's right next to us, in between star and purple.
Void explosion.
Remember, red is up top. Blue's on bottom.
Yellow and purple.
Wire transfer.
Let's get report sizzles.
Polarity swap. Get ready.
What'll happen if I do this?
Red up top, blue on the bottom.
Cozy
Breaking limbs. I
polarization.
call
Sonic PA
this
boom.
Parth and
the green
Snuffles.
noise.
Blue on far.
Try
Blasters.
something special.
Snuffles, get over here.
Range bait. You go left.
Didn't
Yeah,
see that
right,
coming.
and-
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Dodge. Blue to purple.
It's over.
Red to yellow.
Best batch yet.
A red person at the
Yes.
end point or the
We were here, there was a person who was red who was literally standing in the P1 gateway position for a red group. But they were supposed to be up here. They were down here. I saw someone shift over. They got very confused. Yeah. Remember, at the very end there of P2, if we're staying on our sides, polarity shift happens. If you were a red group, red, you're here. You're being knocked away. You are not gatewaying. If you are blue group, you are back here. Below the boss, you are using the gateway. The group swap. P1, red group gateways, blue gets knocked. P2, blue gateways, red gets knocked. Any questions on
I
that?
wanted to put the gateway a little further back, but that was
It's
the,
not. It's
the color.
that wasn't where the gate. That wasn't a gateway positioning problem. That was someone literally just standing in the worst possible position they could have, and they were standing in a spot that they would have stand if it was P1. So they were lost. Is what that means. But otherwise, that was the furthest we've gotten so far in the fight. So let's just get back there with more people live, and we'll be just keep it rolling. Oh, actually, it wasn't someone standing there. Someone literally got knocked in the worst possible position. Dusty, I think you were just too far over.
Yeah.
Ozzy, you also were flirting with danger there as well, man. You guys need to be standing a little. Maybe the gateway was in a bad spot. I don't know. All the people that took the gateway basically collided with Dusty and maybe even Ozzy there, and so that's why they got booped off.
Was it too far?
Does it
No,
matter if I place the boss at a different area, like, or just keep it the same?
I mean,
like I thought it's supposed to be different for the first note and the second note, but
so it's possible we just have the gateway angled forward too much. No, you are right, Ozzy. That you want to get knocked. Like if we're getting knocked from here, where are we? Let me get angled. So if we're here at a moon, I don't can a warlock put a gateway down so we know where it's going to be. So if the gateway's there, and the boss is going to be like right there where Terra's standing.
no, not really. I'll build this line, kind of like where I'm jumping right now, instead. So I have something.
So more farther forward. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit forward on
So
this
that
line.
means that if I am a red person, I can't actually get angled sideways because if I'm see like where I am here, this sideways motion that puts me up here basically means that I rub shoulders with all the gateway people. So I almost have to get knocked straight backwards to star, and then walk sideways. I think.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes, I'll place it there. I'll place it there.
Okay, that checks out. I was trying to figure out how the fuck I hit the fucking edge and got off the map, but that's my bad then.
No, I like. Yes.
Unless you have a dash, you can't
No.
just walk from middle.
Yeah, you want to be aiming for like here, right? You can land. Yeah. No. If you are melee, you have to get knocked up in this corner. So if you have a dash, you can go straight and then dash sideways. That's fine. If you don't, you just have to angle it so you land somewhere right here. I only mentioned your name because the two people that were close to where the gateway people were going was you and Dusty. You didn't touch anybody, Ozzy, so you're fine. Like I said, I don't know the answer to that question as far as the knock goes. It looks to me like if the boss is going to be where Jack is standing right there, and I'm getting knocked. If I'm getting knocked this direction, it's very close to where the blue gateway people are happening. So just so long as everyone's mindful of that very tight space and they're being knocked the right direction, because if someone gets off center in the red group, they're going to go through the gateway people and everybody dies. It was demonstration purposes.
For the last poll, I did it as well, but I put it too far forward. Oh, this is my gateway. I should say that.
Yeah, it's in these put up.
Right now. That's how I'm gonna try to put it right now.
Yep. If you're ranged, you can also just go straight where the boss is and skip all that shenanigans, and that's fine too. But for melee, since you actually went to the boss, you want to go to star, go over. That's the safest way. If you can angle it better, then that's fine. If you have dashes, then that makes it even easier. So, all right, let's do it. Oh, also, anyways, you can grab a Vantis at the G Bank and use it if you want. Might as well use one.
I was gonna say, hey, we did it. We got that was the furthest we've ever gotten.
Yeah, our boss percentage wasn't that much better than.
Well, that's because we had people dead. But yeah,
we had a bunch of people dead. But yes, we did make it much further into the fight. We saw the first that we just had, 90% of the raid was dead at that point. So
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wire transfer.
To develop.
Polarization
What'll happen if I do
generator.
this?
Cozy polarization.
Sonic
Sonic
out your
creating.
bones.
For blasters.
Frank.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call this
creating.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire transfer.
Rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Frank.
Whoops, bad bags.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
creating.
bag. Toast into my success.
Ranged mines.
How is this gonna work?
Banshee and Burrito, you're going far.
Like something special.
Frank.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic
Shaking out your
creating.
bones.
Activate invention.
Personals.
Breaking limbs for science. How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it
What
sizzles?
happened there? We just laid on that last bomb.
First bump was too slow.
I
Sonic
call this
creating.
the green
I
noise.
think it was like
Knock
Hands
red
to
gate.
our best test badge yet.
I think someone got probably a fresh face went there because I got second set with melee when I usually get the far bomb set.
Impale them!
Yeah, it's like it's very slow getting there, I feel.
Yeah, so that range set, like you have to start cheating and getting close. Like as polarity is coming out, you gotta go. just in case someone gets it again that isn't used to getting it during that phase.
Wire transfer.
develop.
What the fuck? Alright, here we go.
Polarization generator. Mega polarization. Sonic PA
Watch it, watch it,
Got
watch it,
knocked.
watch it.
Got-
with blasters.
First.
Didn't see that coming.
Oh, I'm so tilt.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call this
PA
the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire transfer.
Wire? It'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
3.
Whoops, that
Two.
bag.
Next. So, unstable shrapnel. Activate invention.
Check out the
Sonic
big
PA
bag. Toast into my success.
Range
Ranged
start to
mines.
cheat in case it's your mine.
How is this gonna work?
Already swap. Zero and Snuggle. Zero's
Try
first.
something special.
Thanks, man.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic PA boom. Activate invention.
Personals.
Little experiment. How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles?
Sonic
Taking out your
PA boom.
bones.
Knock red gate.
Polarity swap.
Polarization
If I do
generator.
this,
Cozy
hold
polarization.
it right there.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Orange and green.
20%.
Polarity swap soon.
How is
Blue.
Alright, swap.
gonna work?
Blue's on the inside track.
Cozy polarization.
Burrito and Kurad go far.
Green
Up
noise.
top.
Quick blasters.
Try.
That
Polarized
freaking limb
catastrophe.
Saw that
side.
sound.
Toast into my success. Best test batch yet.
Did you go right
Tried to
into that circle?
I tried to do it in a place that people were stacking, but yeah.
No, I
Or was it
missed
off the
it.
edge?
I turtled as soon as I knew it didn't port. I was spamming the shard, but
Oh wait, then that was somebody else. I thought I saw somebody like jump back here and fall off the edge. I thought that was you actually.
I mean, it was me. I was there, but I think I was there with one other person.
Were they short and on fire? And then suddenly lived because they have a bullshit ability called Blink?
Like I was right
Because
there.
if so,
It looked like
It's called,
somebody just
it's
like,
called Shimmer.
dashed behind me and I thought they fell off.
Mages don't do anything as pedestrian as blink. They shimmer. As they like, jazz hands and they just disappear and sparkle.
Keep
Like
like a new
sometimes.
name so that they,
I don't blink. I'm
word
locked the
be
fuck in.
associated with the terrorism.
Just stare at my screen. Keep my eyes
If
open.
you early pull, I'll kill myself.
5, 4, 3,
Die.
2, 1.
I feel that.
Wire
Starts to
transfer.
develop.
Polarization
But if I do
generator.
this,
Mega polarization. Sonic
taking out your
PA boom.
bones.
Quick blasters.
Hey, Trey,
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Success.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Moon and red.
If
Wire
this is green
transfer.
wire, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
Green.
Whoops, bad
Two.
bags.
Next.
So, unstable trap.
Oh,
Activate invention.
check out
Sonic
the big
behavior.
bag. Here's to a stash.
Ranged mines.
Polarization.
Dirty
generator.
swap.
Cozy
Me and
polarization.
Snuggles are going.
Something special.
Range mate.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic behavior. Activate invention.
Personals.
Little experiment. Ooh, that's a new benchmark. How
Wire
hot this
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles?
Rebuffs for the dead.
Sonic behavior.
Your bones.
Alright, we're gonna get a polarity swap and then it's intermission.
Knock red game.
My success.
Polarization
If I do
generator.
this,
There's the swap.
Mega
hold
polarization.
it right there.
Awesome.
Void explosion.
Fucking sick.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Wired?
Orange and green.
20%? How is this
Polarity
gonna
swap.
work?
Blue's on the inside track, red on the outside. Burrito and Cereal, you're going far. Burrito, you're first.
I got a hypothesis to test out. Whoops, bad bags. Here's to
Salty
a
go.
stash.
Salty.
Blue right in front of me. I had to wait.
Best test badge yet.
What?
That someone doing drills was in front of you?
No, it's just that it spawned in this spot, so someone was like really close to the inside, but someone from blue was going to come across the middle, so I had to stop and wait for them to move.
Yeah, I went to step forward, but I immediately stepped back. But
That
I
incident in the
didn't.
car where you both think you're gonna hit each other, so you both slam on the brakes.
Yeah, but the reason we blew up was triangle hit, because I didn't hit.
Yeah,
Someone ran into triangle.
somebody ran into the triangle, yeah.
So someone wrong color hit triangle.
Yeah, you guys gotta do a better job of not hitting mines if you're not assigned. They're on the ground. They're easy to see. Just pay attention.
Jack, I
Should
think
not
it was
be.
you on your horse that got it that time.
Okay.
Taking out the pyro pack.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I
Wire
got research
transfer.
to develop.
Blue.
What'll happen
Polarization
if I do
generator.
this?
Cozy polarization.
Sonic
Sonic
out your
behavior.
bones.
Clip blasters.
Range mate.
See that coming.
Green and purple.
Watch it right side. You got
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Moon and red.
If
Wire transfer.
It'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Range paint.
Whoops, bad bags.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
PA
bag. Toast into my success.
Ranged mines.
Polarization generator.
Gonna one.
Polarity swap.
Red. Mega polarization of
Try
blaster.
something special.
Burrito and Snuggles go far. Burrito, you're first.
Range paint.
2.
Didn't see that coming.
Next. Sonic PA boom. So, unstable trap invention.
Personals.
Little experiment. Breaking land for science.
Wire transfer.
Let's get before it sizzles.
Sonic
Taking out your
PA boom.
bones.
Knock red game.
Polarity swap.
What'll happen if I do this?
Mega
Hold
polarization.
it right there.
Kill them all.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Orange and green.
The polarity swap.
How is this gonna work?
Blue on the inside.
Mega polarization.
I
Sonic
call
PA
this
boom.
the
Me
green
and Ciro are going
light.
far.
Quick
Beach
blaster.
up top.
Whoops, bad bags.
Watch out. Get in for the beams.
Activate invention.
Check out the big bag.
Sonic
Taking out your
PA boom.
bones.
Blue and
Banshee and
skull.
Karad, you're staying
Ranged
behind.
mines.
Wire
How this
transfer.
let's get before it sizzles. I got a
blaster.
hypothesis to
Watch out for the
test
bombs. Don't run on top of them, guys.
Range paint.
Karad, go.
Paint now.
Salty, your thing. Cassia, whatever.
Try a little experiment.
Moon and red.
Toast into my success.
We have a polarity swap
What'll
here.
happen if I do this?
Alright, blue head across.
Polarization.
Watch out for the
No
tank.
name. Yeah, first no name. First no name.
No name, no name.
Bait. Drills. Range paint drills is tight. Tight. Tight, tight, tight.
Bad bags.
Personals.
Sonic PA boom.
Tight L's, get in. Pop personals.
Land for science.
Knock blue game.
Rewired. It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Right. Just stay left and right for now
Yeah.
until we get polarity swaps. Remember, red is going to be north of the boss. Blue is behind.
Oh, I can use the soul stone, should I?
So Cassia, that's not there. He'll be on top of the boss if you swap.
Gonna work.
Oh, wait, let him get a killer.
Ooh, hold it right
Alright,
there.
we just died.
Void explosion.
Oh, what happened?
Void explosion.
Breaking land for
In
science.
swamp.
It looked like all.
Swamp when they shouldn't.
It looked like all of red didn't swap.
Yellow and purple.
Let's get before it sizzles. What'll happen if I do breaking land for science?
Right, so we're going to have to change how we do that because people are confused. I'm seeing red stand where blue is going to be standing. It's probably better that when we move, I want red to be up north, blue to be on the bottom before the polarity swaps. Then polarity swaps and you just get to whatever your correct group is and then go from there. Because right now we have red on one side, blue on the other. Red people are down there by the gateway when they're going to be on the complete opposite side of the boss, assuming they don't swap. So they have 15, 20 yards to run if they don't swap at all. If they do, then they're in the correct spot. So it's just it's kind of a mess. People are all over the place. And I don't know, some people didn't move, a bunch of people got booped, half of us just rotted out, so it was kind of bad. We need to do a better job of stabilizing when we get out of that phase.
Gateway in a good spot for that? It was a little to the left here, but it was the correct distance.
I mean,
It
also,
was
it looks
fine.
like we had 5 people got jumbo beamed to death. So, if nothing else, people need to be dying to rotting out, or other such things, not getting hit by the beam. The beam should not be killing people.
That was the pixel off.
Yeah, the jumbo beam plus pull was also very demonic for red team because there was 3 drills like up our ass.
People know when
No,
you
you can't.
when you do the jumbo beam in this, like on the X side, you need to be a little bit up, right? It's not right against this line. It's a little bit upward where the safe spot stops.
It's almost 8 million damage per tick.
Like instead of hugging this line, you need to be a little bit upward. But like a yaw, that's where the safe stop.
Yeah, let's keep going. We just got to get better at that last beam phase. So we keep getting to that spot. 2 or 3 people are dead to something silly beforehand, and then 3 people die to a beam, and then it just goes downhill from there. So people with drills need to be paying attention. On the grate, 2 on the grate, 1 on the post, right? Or 1, 2, then pull in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wire transfer. Polarization generator. Cozy polarization. Sonic behavior. With blasters.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Moon and red.
If
Wire
this is
transfer.
wired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out. Whoops, bad bags.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
behavior.
bag. Here's to a stash.
Ranged mines.
Polarity swap.
It's gonna work.
Moon.
Burrito and Snuggles go across. Burrito, you're first.
2.
Range fate.
Next.
So,
see that
unstable
coming.
shrapnel. Sonic BA boom. Activate invention.
Personals.
Little experiment.
Wire transfer.
Let's get before it sizzles.
Sonic
Get out
BA
your
boom.
bones.
Knock red gate.
Polarity swap here.
What'll happen if I do this?
Cozy polarization.
Hold it right there.
Void explosion.
This is right.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Orange and green.
Kill rate 20%.
Ready for the polarity swap?
Polarization generator.
Gonna work.
Blue's on the inside track.
Mega polarization.
Arc and Zero going far.
Green noise.
Range up top.
With blasters.
Both with a mine really close to the inside.
Bad bag.
too soon.
Activate invention.
Check out the big bag.
Sonic
Taking out your
DH.
bones.
Banshee and
Blue
Timber
and
stay
Skull.
behind.
Ranged mines.
Wire transfer.
Let's get before it sizzles. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
Range bait drills. Go on the wall.
Didn't see that coming. Ooh, that's a new.
Activate invention.
Let's try a
Sonic
little
DH.
experiment.
Moon and red.
Here's to us back.
Jumbo beam kills more people. Try to get in.
What'll happen if I do
Polarity
this?
swap. Blue go across.
Negative
Watch out for the tank. Watch out for the tank. That tank got knocked off.
Breaking
Wipe it.
limbs for science.
Guys, if you're blue, you have to give Terra her space. Terra has to be here, right where you want to stand, to move the boss. So if you're coming over, go to the side, wait a couple seconds, boss gets moved, then you go to your spot. There's no rush. You gotta bait, you're about to have to bait drills anyways, so like, come over here and just chill and wait for the Terra to be done. I made that mistake, let's not have everybody in the raid make that same mistake.
I cannot use that item yet.
Yeah, looks like Wild was just too fast.
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright.
We're getting
I think we skipped break, by the way. I don't know if we can take a 5 after this.
a break, you mean?
I think we skipped it, didn't we?
No, I mean we started an hour late.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't mean we still not use the washroom though.
Yeah. You want me to do like a 5-minute now? Is everybody want?
You do now after this poll. I could use the washroom time.
Okay, let's do it now then.
No! I'm gonna
5-minute break.
lose my marbles, dude.
Alright, so if you guys need to use the restroom, get some water, stretch, go do that now. 5 minutes, so it's not a full 10-minute.
What was your old card, Timmy?
I still have it. I haven't installed it yet. 3080 Ti.
3080. Okay.
In the first world problems land, I can't try out my 5080 because it's too long. The water reservoir in my case is in the way, so.
I have a case I could suggest to you that I like.
I don't want a new case. I want to keep water cooling.
Well, gotta get out the hacksaw then.
It's, like I said, a first world problem. I just have to wait for a water block to be available.
All right. There's a raid check.
Let's kill him.
Yeah, we need to be making it past that third. At the end of P2, a whole lot of fucking shit's going down. At the end of P2, people are dying. Let's not have people die to beams. Let's not fuck up bombs. Let's just stay healthy, use some CDs. Let's have the entire raid make it to this spot. Remember, at that spot, red is up top, blue is in the bottom, blue is gatewaying, red is not. That's it. And if you're red, just make sure you're being knocked in this back corner in the middle. That's it. Do that correctly, and we get in the last phase, everybody alive, we are on a
4,
very good track to kill it.
2, 1. Polarization generator. Mega polarization. Sonic PA bones. Quick blasters.
Thanks,
Didn't see that coming.
Awesome.
Green and purple.
I love getting booped in my opener.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Moon and red.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Next. So, unstable shrapnel. Activate invention. Sonic PA.
Watch it, red.
Ranged mines.
It's gotta just be a massive misplay to be fucking spirit like me that. Like, that's crazy. Good lord.
Levels of Parth, we're going far.
I gotta shut up because I'm gonna fucking troll and then I'm gonna scream at myself.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic
Taking out your bones.
Activate invention.
Personals.
Oh, shit. Oh! Okay. That's fucking bullshit. Double rocket, dude.
Got sniped.
I call this the green noise.
Knock red game.
Polarity shift.
What'll happen if I do this?
Fuzzy polarization.
Hold it right there.
Ready for the knock?
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Orange and green.
Polarity shift happening.
Polarization generator.
Blue on the inside track. Burrito and Zero, you're going far.
Quick blasters.
Thanks at the top.
Fading. Zero.
Bad bags. Hosting to my success.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little
Beams.
experiment. I call this the green noise.
Hindu and Parth are
Blue
staying
and
behind.
Skull,
Everybody else is
ranged
going.
mines.
How hot this flesh get before it sizzles? I got a hypothesis to test out.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
behavior.
bang.
Moon and red.
Here's to a stash.
There'll be a polarity shift, and then blue goes across. Watch the
What
tank.
if I do this?
Blue gets to go.
Mega polarization with blasters.
Something
Watch out for the bomb.
breaking
Polarized
for
to task
science.
with
Okay, and someone literally just walked on top of the bomb and killed us. Guys, gotta pay attention to the bomb.
Yet.
I think it was that one.
It was. I don't know who, but it was.
The tank was the right color. We could have got to our spot. You just gotta pay attention to the bombs dropping. There's 2 bombs, one there, one there. Blue group has to get over here, chill, let the boss get moved, and move over without hitting a bomb on the ground.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wire
Research to
transfer.
develop.
Polarization
If I do
generator.
this,
Mega polarization.
Sonic
Sonic
out your
behavior.
bones. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call this
behavior.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire transfer.
Wyatt, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's
With
try
blasters.
something special.
Range paint.
Whoops, bad bags.
Activate invention.
Check out the
Sonic
big
behavior.
bang. How's into my success?
Ranged mines.
Target swap.
Polarization generator.
Gonna wait.
Moon.
Burrito and Snuggles are going across. Burrito, you're first.
Hypothesis to test out.
2.
Range paint.
Next.
Didn't see that
So,
coming.
unstable shrapnel. Sonic behavior. Activate invention.
Personals.
Try a little experiment. Breaking limbs for science. How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles?
This is blue. Can't see.
Sonic
Taking out your
behavior.
bones.
Knock red game.
Or I said blue. I meant red.
Polarity swap.
Polarization
If I do
generator.
this,
Mega
hold it right
polarization.
there.
Void explosion.
Get it too early.
Void explosion.
Oh,
Void explosion.
I just dashed and killed somebody, I think.
Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Wyatt, it'll up the kill
Orange
rate
and green.
20%.
Polarity swap.
Polarization generator.
Blue's on the inside track.
Cozy polarization.
I
Cyril,
call
we're going
this
far.
The green noise.
Range up top.
Blasters.
Whoops, bad bag. How's into my success? Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Activate inventions.
Check out the big bang.
Sonic
Taking out your
BA
bones.
Blue and Skull,
Incorrect.
ranged mines.
Stay behind.
How hot this flesh get before it sizzles? Let's
Quick
try
blasters.
something special.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Activate inventions.
Let's try a
Sonic
little
BA
experiment.
Moon and red.
Here's to a
Or polarity shift and then blue moves across. Don't hit bombs on the ground. Don't hit the
What'll
tank.
happen if I do this?
Blue. Cozy polarization.
I
Go
got
across.
a
Watch the tank. Watch
hypothesis to
bombs.
test out.
2.
Aussies first, then Dusty.
Range paint. You need to be on the
Next.
thing now.
So.
Whoops! Bad bag.
Right L.
Unstable
Personals.
shrapnel. Sonic
For
BA boom.
science.
Activate
Oh,
inventions.
check out the big bang. Ooh, that's
What?
a new bit.
Knock blue gate.
It'll up the kill rate 20%.
I don't know what was going on with the red drills, but none of them were on the
Sonic
grate.
BA boom.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
I think
Or-
two of them should be on the
Range
conveyor
test?
belt,
Yes.
and the other one should
Best
be,
badge yet.
you know, off to the side. Someone was not in the right spot when they got the initial ones. They dropped them too close. And
I'll use jumbo cable. I'll get softy.
did a red person boop the blue group away? Is that what happened?
What healing CDs do we have around that intermission? The first one,
New feast is down for people.
because I came out of that and I just rotted down from 100 down to 0, caught it, and then rotted out again. And I was in range of healers. I think I had Atonement on me, but I didn't have anything I could press.
I was dead, so that's a major chunk of healing gone.
Okay.
If you're talking about coming out of intermission, I'm ramping, so I'm not healing at all.
I had one healer dead for quite a while.
It's still recharging.
Yeah, really got to clean up that second phase. We need to be going into the end of
5,
that phase healthier.
4,
Right now
3,
it's so sloppy,
2,
there's no chance
1.
any healers, no matter how good they are, going to save us.
Blue.
What'll happen
Polarization
if I do
generator.
this?
Cozy polarization. Sonic
Taking out
BA
your
boom.
bones. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Activate inventions.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Moon and red.
If
Wire
this is
transfer.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's
Quick
try
blasters.
something special.
2.
Range paint.
Whoops! Bad bags.
Next. So. Unstable shrapnel. Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the
BA
big
boom.
bag. House into my success.
Ranged mines.
Already swap.
How is this gonna work?
Snuggles and Burrito for cross. Snuggles your first.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic BA boom. Activate invention.
Personals.
Try a little experiment. hot this flesh get before it sizzles.
Sonic
Taking out your
BA
bones.
Knock red game.
There to shift. So.
What'll happen if I do this? Hold it right there.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
It'll up the kill
Orange
rate
and green.
20%.
Polarity.
Polarization generated.
Gonna win.
Lose on the inside track rather than the outside.
Cozy
Pendui and
polarization.
Zero go
Sonic
far.
BA boom.
The green
Pendui's
noise.
first.
Quick blasters.
Range
Eight
me up
bombs.
top.
Whoops. Bad bag.
One more bomb. Beams are next after bomb.
Activate invention.
Check out the big bag.
Sonic
Taking out
BA
your
boom.
bones.
Arth and Kurat are staying behind.
Blue
Everybody
and
else is
Skull.
heading over.
Ranged mines.
How
Wire
hot this
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles.
Quick
Let's try
blasters.
something. Breaking limbs for science.
Cassius dead. She's 4.
Didn't see that coming.
The blue, red.
What color?
Activate invention.
That's a new
Sonic BA boom.
benchmark.
Moon and red.
Toasting to my success. What'll happen if I do? Ooh, that's a new
Blue.
benchmark.
Cozy
I
polarization
got
with
a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out. Best test badge yet.
We had a drill on blue side.
Mm-hmm.
That was me. I was trying to rest.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wire
Research to
transfer.
develop. What'll happen
Polarization
if I do
generated.
this?
Negative polarization. Sonic
Taking out
BA
your
boom.
bones. I
Quick
got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
Range me.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call
BA
this
boom.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire transfer.
Riot, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's
Quick
try
blasters.
something special.
Range me.
Whoops, bad bags.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the
BA
big
boom.
bag. Toasting to my success.
Ranged mines.
How is this gonna
Pop
work?
polarity. Snuggles and Parth go far. Snuggles is first.
Range me.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic PA boom. Activate
Careful,
invention.
personals.
Little experiment. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
This is back over.
Sonic
Taking out your
PA boom.
bones.
Knock red gate.
What'll happen if I do this?
Clarity swap.
Depolarization. Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
It'll up the kill
Orange
rate
and green.
20%. How is this gonna work?
Clarity swap. Blue's on the inside track. Rito and Zero go far.
Call this
Right
the
up top.
green noise.
Quick blasters.
Watch the bombs on the ground.
Whoops, bad bags. Toasting to my success.
Waiting for beams.
Activate invention.
Check out the big bang.
Sonic
Taking out your
PA boom.
bones.
Blue.
Shaky and Bansi.
Blue and Skull.
Banshee,
Ranged
you're staying
lines.
behind, everybody else is going.
How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles? Let's
Quick
try
blaster.
something special.
Range bait.
Didn't see that
Range
coming.
bait on the
Next.
conveyor belt.
So, unstable shrapnel.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Activate invention.
Full
Sonic
blue.
PA
There's
boom.
one right behind us when the trenches move over.
Moon and red.
Here's to a start.
Clarity swap first, and then blue goes across.
What'll happen if I do
Better get
this?
to the bell.
Cozy polarization.
I gotta hide
Blaster.
Watch the bombs on the ground.
Lens for
Alright,
sight.
red, we can go over. We're baiting.
Range bait. Range bait. We on the conveyor belt.
Directly behind.
Bad bags.
Personals.
Sonic PA boom.
Oh,
Activate invention.
check out the big bang.
Personals. You guys can't just drift into the death beams. You guys have to be able to stay in
Knock
the
blue
thing.
gate.
It'll up the kill rate.
Even if everything's perfect, the fact that 5 or 6 people just slide into the death beam. Nothing else going on. That's just not good.
Toasting to my success. How is this gonna work?
You guys have to have personals you can pop so you don't need healing. And you have to be able to not slide into the death beam. There's no way this boss dies if half of our raid dies to just nothing else happening other than them just not pushing their WASD keys properly. That can't be the failure check that we can't pass. I see too many people trying to finish casts and sliding into death. I don't care what your damage looks like there. Do no damage. You have to live.
Can we just point out the tick mark to everyone real quick?
Tick mark?
Just ping it.
What do you mean?
Where the safe spot is.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure the safe spot is like right here. It's like right at this, on the X side, this little nub thing in the middle. I'm pretty sure that's kind of where the safe spot is.
It's left of that.
And then if you're on blue side, it's like, I guess a
Yep.
landmark would be here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're directly in the middle, you're kind of flirting with death.
I put my back to the magnet, so I only have to move forward.
I got hit by a rocket, knocked up, and then floated into the beam.
Well, either way, we need to do a better job of getting there with everybody alive. Remember that last set of drills in this section is you start here, where Ozzy is, Like if you're red side, you start here and you go boom, boom, and you go in here. The last one, boom, and then you come over sideways. Dusty, say when you're good.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Sorry.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wire transfer.
develop.
Polarization generated. Mega polarization. Sonic PA boom. The blasters.
Retreat.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Watch it.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call
PA
this
boom.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire transfer.
Rewired? It'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Retreat.
Whoops, that bad.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the
PA
big
boom.
bang. Hosted to my success.
Ranged mines.
How is
Ready
this
to swap?
gonna work?
Red.
Breaking
Mega
limbs,
polarization.
Snuffles and Burrito go.
something special.
3, 2.
Retreat.
Didn't see that coming.
Next.
Sonic
So,
out
PA
the
boom. Stable
bones.
shrapnel. Activate invention.
Personals.
Wire
Hot this
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles. I
Sonic
call
PA
this
boom.
the green noise.
Knock red game.
Clarity spot.
Polarization
If I do
generated.
this,
Cozy
hold
polarization.
it right there.
Void explosion. Void explosion.
Here, this is red.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Rewired?
Orange and green.
20%. How is
Clarity
this
spot.
gonna
Remember,
work?
blue's on the inside track.
Cozy
Me and
polarization.
Cyril are going far.
Limbs for science. I got a hypothesis
Get your
to
puff.
test out. Whoops, bad bags. Breaking limbs for science.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call
PA
this
boom.
the green noise.
Blue and skull.
Machine shape.
Ranged
stay
mines.
behind.
How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles? Let's
Foot
try
blasters.
something special. Didn't
Reach
see
feet.
that coming.
Wait.
Wow,
invention.
check out
Sonic
the big
PA boom.
bang.
Moon and red.
House into my success.
Clarity swap, and then we move.
What'll happen if I do
Blues are
this?
about now.
Watch the tank. The tank's
I
good.
got a
Watch the bombs. We can
hypothesis
be on
to
the
test
spot.
out.
Range bait. Oh, okay.
Tinsley, you're going.
Can we?
Okay.
Whoops, bad bag.
Personals.
Down in.
Sonic PA boom. Activate invention.
Let's try it. Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Polarized catastrophe.
Somebody drilled right on top of us
And-
on blue group.
Enough range were dead that it went on melee.
Knock blue game.
I think I want to meet you.
It'll up the
Yeah,
kill
it
rate.
went on me and I drilled everybody.
Best badge yet.
Well, the safe spot is this this hazard clip thingy right here. Like that's the safe beam. whatever that translates to for the.
I actually have a quick suggestion to make for drills right before that phase where we died. I would say, even if you're blue or red, just forget about the conveyor belt. Just stand like where the X bomb is, or like just behind it, and then do the L from there. Go 1, 2, 3, and then move in. It's a lot easier.
Okay, the issue is, if we're going to do that, everyone
I
has to do
cannot
that,
use that item yet.
because otherwise you're going to overlap drills.
Yeah, everyone should. Like if you're
It's not
blue,
ready yet.
like, you know, start moving towards the entrance and then just run over here. Kind of like mirror what we did in the phase before over by the top of the room.
Well, I mean, people are having issues with it because they're just not starting the right spot. Like as soon as we know that you're capable of drills, you should be sitting here fighting the drill. And as soon as you get it, 1, 2, 3, you're in, right? That doesn't have to be more complicated than that. Yeah, we could do other spots that could make it work, but if people are going to be standing here to move, any other positions you potentially meet the same spot, but you're on top of each other, so you're fighting for space, which could potentially be a problem. So,
Salty, I'm just
5,
removing the
4,
variable, the conveyor
3,
belt.
2.
That's not a
1.
hard variable though.
Wire transfer. Polarization generator. Negative polarization. Sonic BAB.
I got a hypothesis to test out.
Spring.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Moon and red.
If
Wire
this is
transfer.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's try something special.
Spring.
Whoops, bad bags.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
BAB.
bag. Toasting to my success.
Ranged mines.
Polarization
Drop
generator.
polarization. Zero and Snuffles go. Zero, you're first.
Hypothesis to test out.
Oh shit.
Zero.
Range.
We ran into each other.
Sonic
Oh,
BAB.
One on red. Watch out.
Activate invention.
Personals.
It's over. It's over.
Polarized catastro blast.
We had a bad drill that alone kills us. Also, we were slow. We were going to explode regardless. So those two fuck ups ended the pool.
Zigging and zagging all around, and I was like, I don't know where you're going.
Oh, going back to Snuggle, I think it was Snuggles, right? Suggestion. Remember, if we start up there, we're running against the conveyor belt.
I wouldn't even stand on the conveyor belt.
How are you gonna get back into position?
You're talking about
So-
standing on the solid spot, right?
Yeah, so I wait here. I wait till X pops. I stand in the middle. I go 1, 2, 3, and then I get in.
Oh, that's red side. That's not blue side.
Yeah.
Just be
Well,
near
if
a
you're
little bit.
if you're on blue side, you can stand where Tindway is, or like you can stand here. It just removes the conveyor belt variable. So like if you don't
It's
have
not
to
a
run
variable.
against it.
Well, so
The conveyor belt makes it easier.
All right, so I mean,
It's there to help you.
Well, I meant the opposite, like because the conveyor belts are running the opposite side. I think on
No,
blue side it might
no.
help
So
you.
so here, let me.
Third
All of the
drills
all
are
of the
not.
all of the movement on this fight when it comes to drill placements and conveyor belts, all of the conveyor belts are going the right direction. And the only time that's different is in the middle on this side. It actually stops after the first drill drops, and so you don't have any push. So in this phase in particular, the reason why we are starting here and then letting the and is because the thing drags us this way. So you basically just, gravity does the work, and you come in and for the third. That is the easiest way to do it. There's no fighting. You can actually just DPS or heal while this happens, and then go in. That way you're perfectly positioned. You're right in the safe spot. Any other movement this way just means that you're traveling further and you're potentially late. The timing there has to be perfect because the beam happens as soon as you drop your third. The beam is spawning, so you have to be like one step away from safety, otherwise you're dead. And we saw like this is the safety spot right here. So if you're not stepping in right here as the beam spawns and then hover, you're dead. And it's the same thing with the other side, right? They start up here, they end here, they come in, safe. So I mean, I understand that there's some there are other ways that we could do it, but I think people just need to stop trying to reinvent the wheel there. Just focus on where you need to be for that set. All the other sets seem to be fine. You can YOLO things, it's not that big of a deal. For that set, be in the right spot, move the right way, do the short L. Think of it as a dance, right? If you're not going to follow the path, you're just going to either kill yourself or get somebody else killed. So let's just focus on what needs to be done.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wire transfer.
To develop.
Polarization generated.
Mega polarization.
Sonic
Checking out
BAB.
your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Guys will have a drill in the middle.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment.
Anyways, is on the wrong side, be careful.
I call this the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire transfer.
Ball watch
It'll
the
up the
angel.
kill rate 20%. Let's try
blaster.
something special.
Range
Next.
paint.
Soak.
Bad
Unstable
bag.
shrapnel. Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
BAB.
bang. Toasting to my success.
Ranged mines.
Larry's spot.
Polarization generated.
Gonna wait.
Snuggles and Zero go far. Snuggles, you're getting first.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic BAB. Activate invention.
Personals.
A little experiment. Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Gotta watch those that push.
How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles?
This is a red.
Sonic
Checking out your
BAB.
I mean,
bones.
if we have
Not red
light,
paint.
or do they just fly into the beam?
What'll happen if I do this?
Swap positions.
Cozy polarization.
Hold it right there.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Orange and green.
20%.
Polarity.
Polarization generated.
Gonna wait.
Blue on the inside track.
Mega
Arth and
polarization.
Timothy from
Sonic
one
BAB.
far.
The
Range
green
paint up
noise.
top.
Let's try
Blaster.
something special. Whoops, bad batch.
Activate invention.
Check out the big bang.
Sonic
Checking out your
BAB.
bones.
Blue
No
and
name
skull.
Banshee, you're staying
Ranged
behind.
mines.
How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles? I
Click
got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
Range paint.
Didn't see that coming.
Activate invention. Sonic
a little
PA boom.
experiment.
Moon and red.
Toasting to my success. What'll happen if I do this?
Polarity swap.
Stall.
Blue go across.
Polarization
Watch out,
for
the tank is the
thrusters.
opposite color. Watch the bombs to the ground.
3,
Alright, blue spot is safe.
2.
Range bait. Range bait now. You need to be on clear.
Shaky go.
Next.
Personals.
So, unstable shrapnel.
I draw.
On the safe spot. On the safe spot.
Knock blue gate.
Wire transfer.
It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Let's just wipe it. Wipe it.
Breaking limbs for
Okay, we're
science.
dead.
I
Sonic
call
PA
this
boom.
the green noise. Here's to a stash.
So we lost the 2 healers early because of rocket knocked in the air into the beam.
Melee had a drill as well.
Looks like we had 2 people just to get thrown off the edge.
Yeah, I misaligned to the gate.
Again, people shouldn't be using the gate that way. Just stand next to it and use the weak aura. Takes the angle out of the equation. Please focus. A lot of these deaths are just very simple mechanical fails. 200 pulls in.
2.
You're not happening.
Starts to develop.
Polarization generator. Cozy polarization. Sonic
Taking out your
PA boom.
bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call
PA
this
boom.
the green noise.
Moon and red.
Wire transfer.
Wired? It'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's try
blasters.
something special.
2.
Whoops! Bad
Next.
bags.
So, unstable shrapnel. Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
PA boom.
bag. Toasting to my success.
Ranged mines.
How is
Polarity
this
swap.
gonna work?
Snuffles and Burrito go
I
far.
got a hypothesis to test out.
Range bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic PA boom. Activate invention.
Try a
Personals.
little experiment. How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles?
Sonic
Taking out your
PA boom.
bones.
Knock red gate.
Polarity swap.
What happens if I do
generator.
this?
Mega
Hold it right
polarization.
there.
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion. Wire transfer.
Wired? It'll up the kill rate
Orange and green.
20%.
Clarity swap.
It's gonna work.
Blue's on the inside track. Zero on far. We're going far.
Range up top.
The blasters.
Whoops! Bad bags. Break it, land for side.
Activate invention.
Check out the
Red
big
first.
bag.
Sonic
Taking out your
BA
bones.
Blue and Skull, ranged mines.
Wire
Let's
transfer.
get the point sizzle.
Enemy and Banshee stay behind.
The
Try
blasters.
something special. Didn't see that coming.
Activate invention.
Try a
Sonic
little
BA
experiment.
Moon and Red.
Toast into my success. Well,
Polarization
if I do
generated.
this,
Skull.
Yep.
Negative polarization.
first, Dusty
for
first.
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
3,
For range B. Range B now. Height L.
2.
Tight L, tight L.
Whoops! Bad bags.
Personals.
I
Sonic
call
BA
this
boom.
the green light
So,
and
invention.
for
Stable
science.
shotgun.
Alright, personals.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Wire
Knock
transfer.
Blue Gate.
Fired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Sonic
Shaking out
BA
your
boom.
bones. Here's to a stash.
Alright, move her.
How is this gonna work?
Power dead.
Negative polarization.
Hold it right there.
Remember, blue is gatewaying there, so after we move the boss to position,
Void
once
explosion.
polarity happens, red is be up top,
Best test
blue is
match
going to be down here
yet.
by gate.
Stupid dot where your character is.
So, was the reason most of the raid died, was it because the boss was essentially in the beam?
Where the boss is has nothing to do with where your body is.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like the boss was like here, and everybody was like, here, which is death.
Does people not know where the safe spot is?
It's only this half of the
Okay.
grade.
Yep, you're correct. Like pretty much just depend when I come in. Like I can't keep adjusting the boss. I don't know if Terra got knocked. Okay, so Terra they got knocked. Okay, because normally Terra had the boss in the right position. All I do is come back in taunt and then the big beam happen. There's not that much time for me to move like to readjust the boss. Like I thought if you guys know where the spot is, you could, even the boss like in the middle, you could still stand back a little bit and just DPS like from the safe spot.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Good joke,
1.
Dusty.
I got
Wire
research
transfer.
to develop.
Polarization
What happens if I do
generated.
this?
Negative polarization. Sonic
Shaking out
BA
your
boom.
bones.
The blasters.
Range B.
Didn't see that coming.
Green and purple.
Activate invention.
Let's try a little experiment. I
Sonic
call
BA
this
boom.
the green noise.
Moon and Red.
If
Wire
it's
transfer.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test out.
Range B.
Whoops! Bad bags.
Activate invention.
Check out the
Sonic
big
BA
bag.
boom.
Toasting to my success.
Ranged mines.
Polarity swap.
This gonna work.
Burrito and Snuggles. Burrito, you're
Try
first.
something special.
Big drills.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic BA boom. Activate invention.
Personals.
Try a little experiment. Breaking limbs
Did
for
someone really
science.
just fucking drill us?
I think that was me. I went in.
Get before it sizzles.
Sonic
Feel
BA
your
boom.
bones.
Knock red game.
Polarity shift.
What'll happen if I do this? Hold it right
Depolarization.
there.
Ready?
Void explosion. Void explosion. Void explosion.
One more
Void
seconds.
explosion. Wire transfer.
Wired? It'll up the kill rate.
Polarity
Orange and
swapping.
green.
Polarization generator.
Blue's on the inside track. Banshee and Zero go far for bombs.
The green
Into
noise.
top.
Quick blasters.
Zero go.
Bad bag.
Soften. Wow.
Activate invention.
Beams, you ready?
Bang.
Sonic
Shaking out
BA
your
boom.
bones.
Tend to be in shaky or staying behind.
Blue
for
and
bombs.
skull. Ranged mines.
Everybody else can use blue and skull.
Let's get before it sizzles.
Watch the ground.
I
Quick
got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test
Fake
out.
drills.
Didn't see that coming.
Bait.
Activate invention. Sonic BA boom.
Beam soon.
Moon and red.
Toasting to my success. What'll
Okay.
happen if I do this?
Blue to belt.
Skull. Negative polarization.
Geo to the side. Watch the bombs on the ground. Geo first.
3.
Range bait. The top one.
Housey. Range, get out for the drills.
Personals.
Sonic BA boom. Soak.
Breaking
Activate invention.
limbs for science.
Beams, personals. Don't worry about DPS. Just focus on not getting pushing beams.
Knock blue gate.
It'll up the kill rate.
All right, keep going.
20%.
Red North?
Remember, red north. Red group go north now.
Green noise.
Blue group south.
Here's
There you go.
to a star.
You're gonna have a polarity swap in 2 seconds.
Polarization
Polarity
generator.
swap.
Breaking limbs
Remember,
for
blue you're
science.
gatewaying. Red you're getting knocked.
Hold it right there.
This is blue turn.
Void
Wait,
Personals, hellstones.
I'll take it after.
Void explosion. Void explosion.
After intermission, you're in between yellow and purple.
Void explosion.
2 more seconds.
Yellow and purple.
Transfer.
Let's get
All right, remember, we're gonna polarity swap here.
Polarization generator.
Red on the inside.
Polarization. Sonic BA boom.
Zero and Snuggles go far. Zero, you're popping
Eight.
first.
We're going on the left, looking at the boss, moving right.
Ooh, that's a new
Oh,
best
somebody
test
walked
match
into
yet.
one in melee, I think.
Was it that, or was it just we were just low and the pop just killed everyone?
No, that was someone popped a second mine too early.
The boss was early on yellow, so people were still standing on there.
A little better. I mean, that might have been our best pull percent-wise, honestly. So
Yep, 22.
yeah, we just got to get past this. Like this spot right here is, obviously this
The wall.
This is the wall, right? People need to get better at the drills. People need to get better at just don't worry about DPS. Just don't get knocked into beams. Use personals here. Be safe. we make it past this point, there's a whole lot of just coasting downhill from there that we could potentially just kill the boss. But we're not getting there because half the raid dies to this step for one reason or another. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll call it there. Good job otherwise. And tomorrow, just be prepared for this shit. Be prepared for the next phase. If we get past this phase, I want us the first time we get a clean, everybody's alive into phase 3. I want us to just kill the boss and be done with it.
I feel like we definitely could. With
Definitely
how much
could.
damage with our damage, like the boss should just fall over if everybody lives through that wall.
Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of people.
Just before we hit that point too, we lose like 5.
Yeah, it's a lot of early deaths. A lot of people just getting clipped by things. And this spot right here, we go in with 2 dead, lose 3 more. Somebody else rots out here, especially if we lose a healer early, then it just goes bad. So.
Yeah, it's definitely worth, especially as range, just live. Just don't cast anything. Just try to live during that wall. That's what I started doing. I was like, I can't do anything during that, like, couple seconds.
Oh yeah, I'm just moving. I'm not casting anything.
Yeah, it's just like stutter step,
Yeah.
stutter step, stutter step, stutter, stutter, stutter. Please don't get hit by a missile and die.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I'm not sure how useful this is to you, Parth, but you could use Cauterizing Flame to get rid of the bleed debuff from the drills if people get in them.
If it's a
Parth
bleed,
hasn't been doing that.
Yes, it's a bleed.
Oh,
I don't even have that talented, to be honest.
wait. Do you mean the stun?
Yes, the stun bleed debuff can be removed by Cauterizing Flame.
I think you get the debuff, not even get stunned. I think if you get the mechanic,
So, like, if people get stunned by the drills, you could cauterize the bleed debuff afterwards from it. I think it probably is tied to stun. Not sure.
You could also rescue them off the platform and give them the sweet embrace of death. Which is what I would do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you get the drill, you get a bleed.
Yeah, automatically.
Automatically. I don't think the bleed is associated with the stun. Let me check.
You get the bleed for getting the mechanic, but if you get stunned, the drill does damage for just.
Yeah.
And the bleeding at the drill.
I could take it if it makes a difference.
I'm not sure if it will save yourself or if you could use it to save others. But
Well, I mean, if it removes the bleed, it might actually be good to just clean myself every time. So.
yeah, it gets rid of the screwed debuff.
That's nutty. That's the stun.
So it does get rid of the stun then.
If it got rid of the stun, it's pretty cool too.